Hello, traders. Welcome to the stream. Sunday evening stream, weekly candle close stream. Yeah, I got a new camera, and so I decided to let's screw around with it, have a good time. A living room stream, and yeah, just look at this thing, man. You ever seen me in HK or HD like this? Like, whoa! And this is only 720. I got a new specified cord for 1080p. So yeah, I mean, why not, man? The markets have been so dead. Might as well just not even look at charts anymore. Just do. Hey, I'm podcasting, man, in Miami. Okay, it's so much better at night too. It sucks. The sun's staying up till like 9, so you might not even be able to see it. But absolutely incredible backdrop. So maybe we'll get lucky. The sun will go down faster. But yeah. What's up, Polly? Profit?
Nice penthouse. What of you in Miami?
What's up? Brother Robin, man. Thank you, dude. Really appreciate it. Yeah, thank y'all for being here. Bitcoin 85,467. I hope y'all had a good weekend. There just hasn't been much going on. I mean, I like that Solana's back above like 125. But it's just like, the issue is just Bitcoin's price action right now below 92K. It's just not that promising, though I know we could run up to 92K again, no issue. And it's still being a downtrend, and there's just so much downside potential, like 73.8 here. Yeah, we're gonna look at that. Sorry, I'm just we're having a good time, man. Good time. Just wait till nighttime, seriously. Or we'll try to. All right.
Nice penthouse. What of you in Miami?
So annoying. The double. Okay, so here we are. Here's Bitcoin's weekly. It's nice to see no more red. 2 weeks of positive closes at least. And yeah, see, this is what I'm saying. We're not up against resistance, and we're not near support. For the swing trader, people who care about risk management, it sucks. It's the comet that is not near us, not in eyesight. We can't see it. It's not actionable. Maybe Solana's got something going. Dude, I was scanning through some of these altcoins today, dude, and they just look so bad. By the way, I need an audio check. Sorry, I have to ask, especially we're dealing with a voice low. Of course the music loud. God, you see this and you would be like, no way it's loud. I can't even turn it down anymore. I might as well just turn it off. Sweet mother of Jesus. This is what I'm saying. It's so difficult to really get audio levels going with a wireless mic. So maybe the levels are better now. Probably not. Music I'll just turn it off if it's not good right now, because that's negative 45 decibels. I mean, I hope it's really perfect where like you can barely hear the music. That should be how it is. Okay. All right. Bitcoin's weekly. Going for the highest weekly candle close since late February. Hype in the chat. Yeah, it should be good, or we're cooked. Okay, so daily on the corn. I mean, yeah, you know what I like? Hey, we're breaking above the 200-day simple moving average. I like it a lot. Trying to go for an engulfing candle. Maybe we'll look out, new week, new price action, but still the lowest low, the lowest high. You got to take out the lowest high. You got to do that. You got to break key levels. But that just means there's so much upside before major resistance. Like, you just got to know that where we are. Short's got to squeeze. The S&P futures, I mean, all the U.S. futures opened higher, gapped up actually. So. Yeah, I don't know, man. I can't make my audio, like, I want to make this louder. I have to like literally put it in my mouth like this to make it like actually work. It doesn't work like here, apparently. Yeah, so I'll just keep turning the audio down, the music down. So 85.5, 43 minutes till the close. Looks so maybe if we're lucky, we're going to get a daily close back above the 200, and that would be really nice because that's about all you got around here. There's not much. So, I mean, maybe 87. Well, 87 was the CME futures gap, and the Bitcoin futures gap up. Big question. It did. Oh, man, gosh, dang it. What are they doing, man? Okay, so we know Bitcoin's probably going to be back at 84K for at least to fill the gap on the futures. That's such an insignificant gap. It'll fill probably real fast. Because we know what we know about the gaps. I mean, even if they're not significant gaps, right? This gap, right? Remember Bitcoin opened at 95K March 3rd, and the gap virtually filled the same day. I mean, so if that gap filled, you would definitely imagine this one's going to fill soon. So it's now the only unfilled gap that exists, as you know, on the 20th, 3 days ago. The unfilled gap with the candle close from March 7th filled officially, and that was it, right? And so now that was the last gap. The gap, 78K filled, this gap filled, all of them. Now this one, 84K pretty much. So, all right. Yeah, I mean, divergence, on the oscillators are low, the lower low slightly. It's like an X, A, B, C wave. Maybe the C wave's completing. That would be the hopium to smoke on. But all right, if the C to D wave actually plays out, you might find yourself at 105K. I mean, if we put in, here's like just some outside the box thinking here on just if like things like the squeeze happened, right? The index funds finally started rallying again. You could end up getting something like this, and people would think we're all good at 106. I mean, I'd be happy, my God, but still, completing a W shape like that would be weird. So positive momentum's building still, thankfully. All right. What's kind of concerning is Bitcoin dominance. Oh, nice. Bitcoin highs of day. Let's freaking do this thing, man. Leroy Jenkins. Bitcoin see, this is my problem, man. The strength of Bitcoin dominance is just undeniable. Like, how do you compete with this? It is like, right now as I'm speaking, re-breaking out above that unreal historical level where it's like a 70% target for real. And you're just like, well, we just confirmed bottoms here in the zone, and now we put in, the sell wall, and then now higher low. Now we're just kind of strong, up 0.54% today. So this just implies that, like, with Bitcoin doing what it's doing today, the altcoins aren't really playing ball, and most of them, a lot of them aren't anyway. So you still have some serious losers today. ZRX down almost 4%. I mean, the smaller coins. There's 36 million coins now, dude. You hear me? 36 million coins. Okay, I just wanted to do that. That was fun. Okay, yeah, so that's since we started out on Bitcoin, let's go further into crypto, right? Bitcoin dominance looking strong. This doesn't really make me feel good about altcoins in the short term. I mean, what if this thing's breaking out? What if they're doing it? What if the trend is your friend still? What if it continues? Remember Wyckoff accumulation? I mean, this is the type of trend you wish we were in. This is like a all-time Walmart trend, Trend always up, always higher highs, higher lows since 2022. What was it? Yeah, or early 2023, late 2022. Yeah, it's insane. So
WPLs die.
Oh, you want some Wrap Pulse Chain Connect? The Villa Week. Thank you for the 27.19. It was an interesting contribution amount, right? That wasn't very. Oh, it's super chat. Yeah. Well, okay. It's the euro. Gotcha. Thank you, dude. Yeah, we'll look at Wrapped Pulse after we get through some of these cryptos. All right, Ethereum. But dude, Ethereum was gonna do it. Ethereum was gonna do what? What was it gonna do? Recapture 21, 27, go up 20% and still be in a downtrend? Why is it only up 0.57%? Can someone answer? Why is it only up that amount when Bitcoin is up 2%, over 2%? Make it make sense. This thing's in the gutter. The gutter. And just can't catch a break. I mean, it was up like earlier, like 2021, but down from there. So hard to really sign off on this still. So I'm saying we got to touch grass.
Rising 3 possible on BTC daily. Need a pop into the close.
Birdfeeder, what's up? Thanks for the 690. This is crazy. I can hear the Jesus chimes from my office. That's wild. Thank you. Echoing Jesus chimes throughout the unit. Through Rising Valleys, through Rising Valleys. I mean, maybe, yeah. There's like definitely. It seems like okay, you can be in downtrends and show accumulation. It's a structure, and like I'm saying, without inflection points, I'm not going to be surprised if we're at 91.5. Just as easily as I can't be surprised if we get to 73.8. We're just in the middle, man. You're just middle of nowhere, and lots of things happen. It's very tough to manage risk in these situations. So that's why you're like, oh, let me look at Solana that's holding support. But yeah. So I think this is a lot to do with the S&P futures. You know, Bitcoin's just riding with it. So yeah, I'm glad it's not rolling over yet. That's good. But difficult situation. And you know, like this, like streams can get redundant in these times, you know, where the price of Bitcoin is same as it was February 26th, same as it was November 14th, 12th, different situation. But, you know, time just goes by, and here we are, just spinning our wheels, not really going anywhere, just chopping around, no fresh highs, coming off the lowest low of the downtrend for 2 months. You know, look, Trump coin, you know, what Trump tweeted today about his scam coin, it pumped and then it dumped again. Give me a break. Okay, so Ethereum weekly. Let me just get rid of this real quick. Whatever. Okay, so just looking at, it doesn't really look, dude. If you're staring at maybe an XABC, you know, wave structure, this is the B point. If you're below that B point, like 21.27, it's just hands off. And understand, maybe the buyers come in this week, next week, and they recapture 21.27. Hey, we might be in business then, because then you might be running to 28, 2900 fast. But it should just be your insurance policy. Like, you can't sleep well at night owning Ethereum below 21.27, understanding what it is. It could be the bad action magnet move of a huge old M shape. I mean, an 88% retrace, X, A, B, C, C to D wave. Eventually, you wind up at like $1,100, $1,200. But that's what I'm saying. That that could still be valid, and you could recapture 21.27 and run to 2,900. You know, make a lower high and roll over later. So it's just, that's probably your line in the sand on this one. Do I want to own Ethereum? You could wait. All I want us to do is like recapture, what, 100, 140 bucks really to be safe. Got the Bama basketball game on, March Madness playing. Let's go. Whooping butt right now. Okay, so Ethereum, go to XRP, up 2.25%. Right, you know, you're staring at this, and it's not valid. It's not a real structure yet. Like, right, it's not confirmed until they break the neckline. It hasn't happened yet, so I feel good about it. I feel good about XRP until we're below 190. Then we're probably in a lot of trouble. There's a lot of downside, but it just hasn't happened yet. So holding up, performing better than Ethereum today. Yeah, and it really was nice to see some very real bullish divergence actually play out. Then you had a lawsuit dropped, catalyst, but got sold into the past 3 days. But here it is. We're still up and about to engulf in 33 minutes and change, and might be headed to 265, 272. That's like the upside target, right? That's the top of the range, and bottom's 190, 196. So they've already tested that once and twice. So I like to see the strength here, man. All right, into the close. We got Bitcoin at the highs of the day, 85,686. We could be going for a 200-day or 200 some moving average. It's about 87.1. But remember, the CME gap, a new one has occurred on the new week. That was about an hour and a half ago. Can y'all hear me? Is this stream on? Are we good? Everything all right? Sorry, I'm not checking. it's annoying having my mouse here. Yup, everything's okay. All right. Snow White coin. You got anything to say about Snow White, man? Who went to opening night? I hear literally no one did. Weird. On-screen chat's broken? Is it really? Yeah, it looks like it might be. Well, that's weird. Refresh that, see what happens. Okay, so yeah, nice to see XRP rallying on a Sunday on the new week. And we have not reached our final destination, 265, 262, or 272 off that swing low, off that March 11th low. So that will be on deck, hopefully. And this is really strong. I mean, this is stronger than literally 99.9% of all cryptos. This one's performance. Just about 99%, and maybe not, maybe 95% of all cryptos have round trip to the November 5th election pump. There, if this was like the the rest of the other altcoins, XRP would be trading around probably 57, 60 cents. It's not though, it's at 242, very, very strong. So yeah, don't sleep on this one. It is still a great performer, better than most. 85,739 on Bitcoin. We're at the highs again. Power hour, living up to its name again, man. Okay, that's your XRP. Daily, weekly. We got Solana. Okay, Solana here, right? You're screwed below 124, but above 130, it could be a good 178 target. That's where we are, because the beatdown was so nasty, so fast, so unrelenting, but you're seeing that potential. The thing we look for, right? Like a low, a very discernible peak, and then a slightly lower low. Like we've got it. We've got evidence of sellers trying once and then twice. They broke support like they do all the time, right? But it wasn't about the breakdown itself below the key levels, in my opinion. It was about the follow through. There was literally zero follow through from sellers on Solana. And really, there's been pretty favorable price action at 125. That's insane. It's like they're pushing it to the limit so hard. It's kind of hard to believe. I mean, trying to monitor this, trying to monitor, sorry, it's 135 level. Should be visible here too, so you can just see it. Such a real level. Well, I mean, just like crazy, right? Oh, they violate it and they rally. They test this perfect level that should have been support, right? It flipped to resistance. They sold off. Oh no, we're breaking support. Rallied, testing the level. Then a perfect, like literally to the cent, perfect March 21st test of that 124, reconfirming its validity. 1, 2, 3. I see 3 valleys here. And it's all correlating to that key level. So that's like starting to be the formula we want for being able to manage our risk appropriately, optimally. Type of stuff like this. Structures developing at very clear, undeniable inflection points. You've had about, what, March 11th to now? Okay, we've had almost 2 weeks of this. So, hey, above 130, no way. Like, that's unreal. If you break 135.81, that's we're gone. You know, you're probably going to be having a very significant markup, and it could end up just being a lower high than 178. But someone could construct a plan around this level. You would not hit, but here's the thing, right? All I'm saying becomes completely invalid if Bitcoin starts dumping on the new week, Solana starts underperforming, starts falling back below 130, starts testing 124.65, and then it starts breaking it. Then you're in really big trouble. Because, right, so here's a high, here's a lower high, here's a lower high than this high. Are you kidding me? What a joke. Now, are you trying to tell me this is a lower high than these highs? No way. So it is really dependent on the data we received this week. Because, yeah, this could be a wonderful low risk long based on just exhaustion, right? Sellers tried once, and they tried so freaking hard again, but they just couldn't do it. And that's what we're witnessing here. Sellers fail, and now all of a sudden buyers are coming in to prevent the price rivaling the lows we saw in March 10th, right? I mean, that's really happening for now. So after all this effing time, chat, oh my God, right? From January 21st, all the Huck Tua, Trump coin, Melania coin, Moon Boys getting routed. I just finally we got something maybe that is enticing, possibly. I just, you know, you want price of asset to be at key level, and we got it, and maybe they're doing something favorable. So you don't have to take action, but it's extremely educational, right? If you're just wondering, like, hey man, where do I take longs? You normally try to take longs after long extended drawdowns. One test, second test fails, recapturing key levels. It's like spring back test stuff. So I mean, I just keep my eye on Sol so hardcore because of those things. Okay, chat. Does that make any sense, or y'all just kind of, nah, I'm good? Oh, my crash, my chat crashed. You kidding me? Dang, what's up with that? I mean, that's a YouTube thing. Dude, I know you hate Fartcoin. Do I hate Fartcoin? Dude, there are too many scam coins to hate. I don't have the energy to be able to hate all these cryptos, man. Okay, so you need to get over this whole me hating something because it's called Fartcoin. It's just another scam coin, dude. All right. All right, Bitcoin 85.8 right now. We are at the highs of the day. Very, very interesting. Okay, very, very good. I mean, you would probably want 130 if you could get it, but I'm just saying, right, in situations like this, it's just kind of simple. Like, I don't even know. That would be target one probably. A swing low, swing high, swing high. You know, 4.3 to 1.
Side low kick.
What the? What is that? Thank you, Joe Rogan. Appreciate it. Yeah, so that's Solana. The weekly, though, is just garbage. Daily is okay, I guess. Maybe okay. Because the divergence, here's low, here's a slightly lower low. You know, you've got seller exhaustion there. I mean, it's very real. So I'm saying that could help your argument for risk management here. But the weekly is just crap. Yeah, you just got... I mean, it's hanging on, fine like a fruit fly. I mean, just like breaking this, you just know you're doomed. Like, it's just going to be such an easy $90 target. But again, that's what it's all about. You got to have a stop loss below 120, 125. And if this is where it's going to just go on a relief rally, it could very well take you to 190 again, because history shows you exactly what it does when buyers defend this level after failing to break down too. And that's kind of what they're doing right now. So, my God, look at this. Are you kidding? They were breaking it into the bearish control zone, and now it's like, oh, we're back into neutral. We could be okay on Solana. Yeah, this is like the most interesting of the big ones because of the levels, right? Ethereum, kind of at its level, but it's below it. Bitcoin's in the middle of nowhere. XRP's not at an inflection point. 190, 196, you had it, you know, a couple times there. But those are the bigger ones. So, what happened to my chat? It's like, the chat box is so broken. Yeah, 85, 808. We're right at the highs, man. Okay, so here's the thing, though. This is what's so weird. Very weird. So we're talking about Solana. Maybe good setup. Below 124, no. Death. $90. But hey, holding the support like they had, we're okay. It's all dependent on the data. But here's BNB, another large market cap crypto, amongst the highest. And it is in an alternate world. It's actually a good argument for risk management to the downside. To the downside. Sun's going down, thankfully. All right, nice. Let me it's gonna start looking real nice in here, okay? Let me lighting.
Rising 3 methods on BTC Daily. Might be going for it. 25 minutes.
What is it doing?
Popcorn.
That? Good God. Oh, sorry, I just erased the jar. This is so annoying about having, you can't have different stream elements on different scenes because it just duplicates and screws everything up. I hate it. I seriously hate it. Okay, and it's been that way for the entirety, for 7 years. So why is like BNB kind of like, wow, are you kidding me? You went on a 30% rally in how much time? 30% rally in 27% rally in 6 days. That's insane. That's like crazy. Crypto MO. But the issue is there was no stopping. It was just straight up. And now you tested a key level that is so effing real, man. It is a very real reversal area, okay? It is an inflection zone. And they've tested it once, sold off. Tested it twice, and now you got divergence, bearish divergence on this second test that happened over the weekend, early in the weekend. But they're holding up 621. So it's almost like you got a confirmation high at a major resistance. Can't you see it? 1 and 2 here. It's just real. And then, you know, here you go. You see like there's a high, and then there's the same high with lower levels on the MACD histogram and the same situation on the relative strength index, right? From that high to the same high, rejecting that resistance. I mean, that's just not good, okay? Now, it could keep going because it's stupid and CZ and his goons are market manipulators and whatever, but here you go. It's like someone could have a short set up and a stop, you know, above 640, 641, and then like if this level breaks that they're trying to kind of hold on to for the past like 12 hours, if it breaks, look at the consequence. Look what happens. Straight up, you know, a very large drawdown. Another test, straight down. They reject it here. It's a resistance, a major drawdown. You go to like the low fives every time you test and fail. So that's just something to keep in mind. The trend is not your friend, right? It's not a clear uptrend. It's a lower high situation. Look, all this distribution, this high was just a short squeeze, right? That was the Trump pump and dump. All rivaled these highs. It didn't make a higher high. So, and you know, now you're like, here are these highs. They're all lower than these highs. I mean, you're still downtrending for now. So it's not about like, we're not making calls here. We're not acting like we know. We're just saying like, if you break the 621 level, there is tremendous downside potential. I mean, it could take you to $500. I'm not saying I want that to happen. I'm just saying, right? That's just how it is. Okay, how's the weekly? Weekly just never looking good anymore on BNB. I mean, yeah, they've already rejected the level. I mean, they could run it up to 660 again on the weekly, and it's still not going to be good. You're just not in good shape on BNB until they're breaking above $700. Like that's the kind of, hey, you want the trend to continue upward to all-time highs, you got to break 7 freaking hundred. You want the short-term downtrend? I don't even know if that's on my full screens. Let me see here. I'm gonna make it so if that's the case. We'll see. I know, maybe not on this one. Oh yeah, it is. We could have done it, man. We could have done the Tangia thing, dude. The synth wizard, dungeon synth is what it's called. Okay. 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 All right, those are your big cryptos. You know what I'm saying? Like, isn't it weird? Like, you got a bearish risk management situation on BNB, a potentially bullish risk management situation on Solana. You got kind of nothing on Bitcoin because just it's all about the levels, and Ethereum's kind of like in a zone, but just can't catch COVID, can't catch any bids more than, you know, like a couple hours. Still stupid weak. Yeah, so make of that what you will. It's either short in BNB or long in Solana if you're a swing trader. Those are probably and everything else is so illiquid that it doesn't even make sense. Like, good luck getting your order filled on any of these scams, man. Like, there's just no liquidity in crypto right now. And it's going to remain that way probably for a while. So just letting you know, you got consumer discretionary, consumers, I mean, like the retail market, Nike 5-year lows, Foot Locker getting obliterated. the airline companies, the casinos, they're all getting shattered on technicals right now. They're just selling, nasty sell-offs. I mean, it's like, if they're not doing well, like, why is Poop Coin gonna do well? Like, I don't get it. If they're not catching business, what are these things? What about Cardano? Perhaps you've heard of it. It's up 1%. What? Not really giving a, I mean, it's like, it's so cool that we're above 68.8 cents after that pump and dump.
It's okay, pressure makes diamonds. And I love pressure.
Yeah, above 68.8 cents, fine. Okay, not bad. That's a big deal, man. Look, we're above it. But dude, you've been above it since March 11th and you've gone nowhere. It's just like, when follow through? I mean, it's like, okay, this one, if they hold it long enough, you could be right back at 89 cents, 90 cents. But that's some pretty garbage price action for now. Yeah. Well, hidden bullish divergence, I guess. Yeah, sure. Testing the 200-day simple moving average and looks like gonna close below it 2 days in a row. They broke below it on the 21st. All weekend, 200-day moving average resistance. It's harder to get excited about that price action. But hey, go with God. I know this one's really busy. This is a really busy chart. God, there's so much stuff on this. Anyway, so they're big cryptos, you know. What, Dogecoin? Remember Doge? They were gonna Dogecoin. Yeah, just another one that's just beaten down within an inch of its life, you know. But still, like, what are they doing? They still can't break back above 17.8 cents. It's so real. You got to recapture it, man, and you're not.
What the f is this piece of?
Thank you, Joe Pesci. Have him chat. We're not trying to decipher, were we going up or are we going down? The questions we try to answer in here, not other places, here is, can we construct a risk management plan, trading plan, right? Can we manage our risk optimally, strategically, with maximum upside? Can we do that on this asset? If we can't, we just hit the space bar, we move on to the next asset. That's it. Dogecoin is a situation. You cannot construct a reasonable, logical, long trade setup until buyers recapture 17.87 cents. That's it. I wish it was like difficult, or I wish it was more difficult than that. It's just about the levels, and we're currently still just trading below it. It's very weak, man. Weak. I mean, 10, 11 cents might be better, but yeah, they're trying, man. They're really, really trying here, okay? What happened? Audio, music on? They turned the music off, dude? They did, somehow. What the? Got less than 15 minutes to go. Let's look at the, I mean, we can get to the, knock out the requests real quick. Isn't it funny though? It's like we have like the top market cap cryptos, and it's like we used to have like moon boys and fanboys of all these different project scam cryptos, and when we get market conditions like this, they just don't exist. They're not real anymore. People just are gone. Like they had this tribalism, and oh man, the market just 90 days of crap, 100 plus days of crap, they're gone. Like there's no, I can't even, there's no more notable cryptos. They're all just like jokes, dude. Bunch of jokes. Algorand, oh dude, I mean, it's we almost hit target levels. We were waiting on 16.69 cents, still waiting. I think you'll get there, but yeah, they might squeeze it and rally randomly, not at support. It's really kind of testing a 20-cent level as resistance, so not very appetizing right now. All right, what was it? see. I forgot. Let me pull this up. Let's see, it was Rat Pulse. Yeah, PLS. I think it's this one. Dude. What did Rat Pulse do today, chat? Rat Pulse chain today hit an all-time low. Did you hear me? Rat Pulse chain all-time low today. I don't know any other cryptos that are doing that. Do you? Anyone? But hey, man, it's off the lows. It's only down 6.16%. We're gonna be kings, man. What's it? Why'd you ask me to look? I appreciate the contribution, like for real. I'm just like, what was it that possessed you to want to look at this asset individually, right? Anyone know? F, what happened? Are we gonna change the world? I don't know.
Mohsen.
What was that? What? Masin? Oh, dude, it's awful. Like, it's all about these newer cryptos came out and they had some setups and all that. Then the liquidity exited, completely gone. Like, you're just, any setup just fails.
I can't believe you've done this.
Complete failure. So yeah, that one's setting up for all-time lows. Looks like a bear flag at all-time lows. Not good. All the new ones, all of them almost, are terrible. So, all right, the sun's going down on my side of town. Thank you. All right, I mean, that was, if we can recapture 33.32 repeating, of course, maybe we'll be all right. But until then, you're garbage. You're disgusting. You're not even oversold. Your negative momentum's just sustained. It's just bad. Very bad, boys. Very bad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, there was another one. I think maybe. No, there was not another one. That was the only request. Really? Is that what we're going to do here? That's what it is now. Like, we got pulse chain requests and okay, we're on our own. Let's go to the S&P futures. Here, this is the disappointing thing, man. Like, I just don't, I look at it, I'm like, oh boy, here comes the new week in 10 minutes in crypto, and futures just, you know, that's filling. You know that's filling, maybe today. But we know that after a drawdown like that, flexive rallies occur, and we are, you know, you hit a 618 roughly. I mean, that's a pretty good level for a reaction.
Just sold TSSI. Have a couple shares left. As far as I can tell, there is nothing happening on the charts. Care to take a look?
Yeah, sure, whatever at this point. I mean, my God, I'm just happy someone wants to see something. Sure, dude. We'll do it. Yes. Just give me a minute. Look at these futures. So I just, you know, that's going to fill. That means the Bitcoin CME futures is going to fill. Remember, Bitcoin's completely tied to liquidity, like global liquidity, and it's just going to do the thing that the S&P does. So, yeah, and we know that, I mean, we discussed this, I think, on the last stream, where we know high to low here. We haven't even made a 38% retrace yet. So you don't even have a common retrace on the bottom, right? Like they, you know, we might be cool with Fibonacci, but you know, common retrace between, you know, going 57.54 all the way to 59.05. That's it. Unfilled gap below 200-day simple moving average. Like you know, like it would make sense to go a little bit higher here, but my God, they're not even really doing it yet, and it's kind of annoying. It's like, oh boy, it's weak. Hope things turn around. Wait, was it NAS 100? Yep. Same thing here. I mean, my God, like what an uptrend that they actually started breaking. I didn't even notice this. Like they gapped it up. That's awesome. We're gapped up back inside the channel maybe for a second, but unfilled gap, And you know, we definitely haven't made a common retrace yet. It is extremely shallow, and I just hope that it's not a little joke of a bear flag. This is what I hope it's not that. We're going to 18.4 if that happens, but maybe it's not. You know, like sometimes you'll try to identify these little flags. You know, they're so small, insignificant, tight, and then they just break upward. So I'm not even really sold on this as a bear flag. I'm just saying, like, why is it look like this? All right, 85.833. We are closing probably at the highs of the day. 7 minutes and change. So I just, you know, make of that what you will. We're overdue for a reflexive rally. We haven't really gotten one yet. And the 200 moving average would take 20,400, you know, right around there. That's probably where we could head to. But you're kind of like, you know, if you care about a trend here that goes back to December 2022, you're pretty freaking close to the oversold threshold, even though you've been trading below it, outside of it. They get back in here, I mean, it could be a nice little ride here, nice little rally. But they got to fill the gap first, okay? So those are your futures. That's golds. Gold, what they do on Friday, they went and they formally, for the first time in human history, back tested $3,000 as support, psychological. That's all it is. That's it. Elevated. Starting to show a little divergence on the histogram, but whatever. They could keep it, you know, it could go sideways for a while, go back to reset the momentum and start running again and make triple bearish divergence at all time at 3,100, you know, so not even that concerned. Okay, Bama's just wrecking St. Mary's right now, so I'm happy about that. A lot more dominance this game than in game one. All right, so what is it, Sweet 16 inbound, probably. Okay, very nice. Yeah, it sucks when your team, your college you attend, is playing while you're streaming. Never fun, but okay. Gold's it's up there, man. What was the other thing someone asked about? TSSI? I don't even ever heard of this. TSS Incorporated.
Zimpow tip $25. My uncle tells me he has a flyer. Wanna look at Onib? Thank you.
ANAB? Sorry. I hate that, man.
Zimpow.
Just gonna reset it. That's good. But you starting to see like how amazing the backlight's starting to be with the sun going down. Dude, it's freaking nuts. TV is on, so it's like effing with the lighting, but man.
Hi Mitch, think we'll see everything rally up until April 2nd, the day Trump makes his tariff address? Where the lower highs come in, then sell the news.
Well, Jimmy, it's kind of tough to, you know, make a projection like that.
Sazabit tip $25. Joe Coin, 3-day. Most info is on Joe Coin equals world peace.
Is it Joe Coin world peace? Well, didn't we get involved with multiple wars when he was in power? Thank you, dude. Maybe some other Joe. It could be like Grandpa Joe or Joe Montana something. Okay. Thank you, dude. All right. Go back. Yeah. So TSSI. I mean, yeah, this is a correction. Very, you know, understandable given the trend and all that. It was really nice. Still not making lower lows than a lot of lows, but yeah, I mean. Is there an edge? No. There's no like exhaustion here that you could certainly start rallying. There's kind of an unfilled gap around 1231. Let's see, like. Yeah, that's just sideways consolidation. If you were going to try to. For risk management purposes, you probably don't want to own it below 870. But hey, look, I mean, I'm showing you, right? Like. There it is. You can see it clear as day. This is a level where when it was defended successfully with the rally you got, and they're trying once, and now they've tried it for a second time locally. It's just the 4 hour, I know, but it's like Solana, right? But it's like, hey, that's some good price action correlation to 870. So maybe, just maybe, there could be at least upside to 1022. If that goes well, 11:30, 12:10. But I'm just saying, like, we don't know, but that's where a stop loss could be, like around 850. Cut your losses, but hey, if your stop loss never gets triggered, you're be some good upside on TSSI right there. Okay, just all about the levels and good price action. So 85,957, we are at the highs of the day on Bitcoin, and we're nearing 86,000. The highs we saw on Friday. Highest price pretty much of the weekend. Very nice. Okay. So what was that? We had new requests come in. Let's see. ANAB for Zimpao. ANAB. What is this? Is this stream on? Everything good? My video still working? My mic still working? It looks okay. I don't know. I've had this one shut off, and I was worried about that over there because this is my first stream with this. And good luck saying that word. Anaptes Bio. Oh, biotech. Yikes. Well, you can clearly see a level right there. Wow, 1529, a good inflection point. You can make it a zone right here. 1404 to 1529. Dang, man. All right, so nice look right there, Zimpao. For real. You can look at it like this, right? Pretty simple. If you wanted to set up a stop loss below $14, your upside would be a gap fill probably at 30 bucks. It makes sense. It's a gap fill, but it's also the top of the little range. So very easy here to, yeah, that's some good price action right there. Now, earnings, we got it at early May, so you got time. But it's pretty simple, right? I mean, it's almost like this easy. You can't take profit there. It's not equitable. It could be this simple. I mean, 3.5 to 1, right? So you're just, it's the argument and the trading plan would be constructed here due to the fact that buyers have, the sellers violated that key level, undeniable, back from 2017, 2020, 2023. They violated it once and twice, and they failed. And then a lot of bids came in. And then after the big bids came in, the sellers took back over, but then they tested this level and more bids came in. So you're just starting to get really positive price action at a very key level. And this is just like bread and butter of a range trade. You're buying low, certainly you'd be buying low, and you would want to sell high. I mean, it's almost like one target. I don't even know where you take the second profit on the second level, because it's like, okay, definitely don't have any, it's not even enough to take profit there. Maybe, an 88% retrace from the previous high to low, 886, like right here, like 37.91, and you just let it, that's how you can trade it. I mean, I'm not saying to go long on biotech, right? This is a universal thing. This is an education-centric stream. So I'm gonna publish this real quick, man. That's just so real. So freaking real. Nice job, Zimpao. Very, very nice. You should, on the publication, have that visible. Yep. Okay. Remember, the issue with biotech, they could, news-driven catalysts come out, and we got some sort of, it causes cancer, right? Like their trial caused cancer, and then it's just down 50% pre-market. That's the issue. Trend analysis, it's a no trend, but it's at the bottom. Technical indicators, very good. That's it, that's all you need. So, very nice. That's what I'm talking about, dude. That means, when people request things, and I can just see it like this, I'm really proud that, of when people do that. It's incredible, because it's like you're on the same page. You know what's going on. ANAB. That's the stuff you're looking for, no matter what. Okay. Hi in the chat. So hey, the weekly candle has closed on Bitcoin. So look on the 8s. That was a nice bullish engulfing candle, closed at the highs of the day. That was a nice bullish Mara Bazoo today. Wow, nice. Weekly, how'd it close? There it is. Nice weekly close, but in actuality, it means nothing. It's nothing. upside take you to 91.7 still, 92K, and then downside 73.8. Boom. Oh, never mind. He missed the dunk, so. All right, anticlimactic close, but yeah, I'm just not sold. I cannot be sold on Bitcoin right now. It's reversing the trend.
Mugs tipped $25. Thoughts on $UPS?
UPS hasn't been getting slaughtered lately. We can look at UPS. Thank you, dude. Daily, have the daily close on the corn. Well, we looked at it. Yep, but back above the 200 moving average. That's nice, but it's not really good enough. None of this data is really helping us. We have to reverse trend. Okay, and we have to fill the gap on the CME futures, which they haven't done yet. So we'll be waiting for that. Same with the U.S. futures. So I'm getting like, not carpal tunnel, but it's like, man, right here, really annoying to have my mouse down here, lower than my body. Dang, why is it like that? Okay. Okay, here's your Ethereum. It just, I don't like, I'm looking at the daily and it's just, okay, that's such a cool daily close, man, but it's below 2050. I'm just, and it's been kind of, you know, meandering on up, methodically controlled since the 10th, 11th, and it's not really gone anywhere. It's almost like bearish consolidation, but I know that this thing could go up again 20% and still be in this downtrend. It could still go up to 2363 and be testing the supply line and still be, that would be overbought threshold of the downtrend. So you're kind of like fair priced in the downtrend. The closer you are to the heart line kind of represents fair market value of a trend. That's where we are, so whatever. So we can look at the rest. XRP, nice engulfing candle on the close, but still not at a level for action. We didn't see 265, we're not at 190, so can't really do much, but just look at it. Okay. BNB, got an argument for downside, and it's really discernible in the 4 hour, but the buyers, you know, again, have not let the price fall below 621 really on a close. So you're not dead yet, BNBers, but breaking that, there could be some serious consequences due to history. So hopefully it holds. You would not want to be short on BNB above 640, because then 660, 690 would be on deck. So that means the market would be, Bitcoin would be on the way to 92K for sure at that point. So Solana had a really nice close. That was the highest close since the 19th. And I like it, you know, above 130, 124, it's good. Maybe after recapturing 130, they might back test it. You know, that would definitely be happening if like Bitcoin CME futures fill the gap. And hopefully they hold. But so far, as we discussed, like there's an argument for risk management, and that's about it. We don't act like we know it's going to play out. We just know you do not want to own Solana at all below 124.65. But above it, there could be a really nice run. But really above 135.81 is the big deal. So we still okay on audio, video. You see it now, how awesome the setup is. Let's see, a real full screen. Look at this thing. I mean, let's go, dude. Let's freaking go. Wait, so there was another request, I think. There were a couple. Joe Coin, oh my God. Joe Coin, might as well say Joke Coin. Let's see here, Joe Coin. He even gave the ticker too, I think. Joe wrapped Ether. Which one was it? I think it was the first one. 704. Well, that's 704. .usd, second one. I guess I've been here. Oh god, dude. Joe Coin. I mean, it is kind of insane what they're doing, right? I mean, it is ridiculously absurd, right? Low to high. Oh my god, dude. You gotta be kidding me. How are they 886ing? How do we got a beautiful harmonic setup ongoing? This is ridiculous. I mean, this is actually crazy. Even with the crazy wick. 618, 886. Dude, unreal. Oh my god. It's like a Gartley, 886 Gartley, so yellowish. But such a discernible type 1 and now potential type 2 coming in. I can't even believe it. He's right. Whoa. Easy to manage risk. You probably don't want to own it below 1.06 cents, but that's kind of unreal. I mean, wow. It doesn't get prettier than that, really. It can't really. Anyone seeing this? Are y'all seeing it? I mean, your target would be like 2.7 cents from here. I mean, if it like actually played out, if this was actually a confirmation low at this M-shaped completion zone, I mean, you're talking 60% upside. What's going on? Like I wish this would be on everything. This is so good. Yeah, that's art, man. That's straight up artwork. Joe Coin. Joe to wrapped ether. That's an everyone ping. That's specimen. That's harmonic framework. Perfect. Like it's at the actionable area. It's like the comet is visible. Oh my god, it's Fart McMahon.
Fart McMahon tipped $25. Hi Mitch, can you look at Fart Coin? Rounding bottom? Any signs of the composite man?
Is the composite man buying Fart Coin? He might. But why would one do that? For real. Okay. We'll look at Fart Coin. What's the next one? It was, oh, he wants the 3-day, but it doesn't even matter. The daily looks so effing good that we don't even need the 3-day. Yeah, it's simply divine. It's great. I mean, it's like kind of diverging on the MACD. It's crazy. It's crazy, dude, okay? You sold me on the 1-day. UPS for mugs. UPS. United Parcel Service. Well, I mean...
Dollar cost on NYSE daily and weekly nice short setup?
All I can do, Ethan, is take a look at Costco. Thank you, man, for the 25. We will take a gander, all right? Yeah, we got Joe, Wrapped Ether, and Fart Coin. The CIA is buying Fart Coin. This is the new composite, man. I don't know. There was like a wedge, right? And then it just like earnings obliterated it. And now buyers are trying to like catch their footing here at 114.46. But like, dude, the insurance, okay? Your insurance on UPS is like 120. Like your argument is really strong to not own UPS until buyers are able to recapture 120. That is it. That's the line in the sand. Look at like between 115 and 120, it's everything. I mean, that's below that level, straight down, up, down, up, down, up. I mean, right, if you're like below 114, 115 long enough, you're going straight to $93. At least 100 for the psychological test. The 886 is there. This trend is so well established. Like we had been here, like, oh, it didn't look good, and it's still been getting murdered. So only at a 78% retrace. The oscillators look terrible. It's like, oh, we could be getting ready. And you know what would be awesome? UPS marks down way lower, and then we end up something like this. We get crazy good bullish divergence at an 88% retrace, or $100 or $93. I mean, yeah. But hey, if somehow it randomly rallies and we get back above 120, now you maybe have an argument to maybe hold on or buy it or something, but I'm kind of, It's not even inside the wedge, right? It fell below it on Friday. It's just crap, man. Hold on a sec. Okay. So, yeah, UPS not really feeling it, right? What's your trend? Is it high, higher highs, higher lows? Nah. There's nothing about this that's really good right now. Maybe they keep 114, 115 held up, but you'll just have to wait and see this week. I hope it holds, man. If you're a holder, earnings April 29th. Okay, music stopped. Why does it keep stopping randomly like that? It's so weird. We still good? Everything good? Yeah, we're good. That's right, Will. We are in the penthouse. We've always been in the penthouse, but you can't tell with my backdrop, like in the office. It's like I could be in my mom's basement, dude. So this is just a penthouse proof stream. Yeah, it's pretty nice. I mean, it was overdue to get a new like camera. Yeah, it is a kind of a dream up here. Turn these lights off. Or a couple of them. There we go, a little better. Yeah, so let's get this. Let's keep it going, man. Next one was Fart Coin. Okay, Fart McMahon wants Fart Coin. I don't even know. Fart Coin. Fart Coin. There's a lot of fart coins out there. I like Fart Coin on KuCoin probably. Where's all the data? Can someone help me? Okay, can you look at Fart Coin, but there's a billion fart coins. Is it this one? Rounded bottom on Fart Coin? Yeah, you might be rounding out. Sure, maybe. Okay, if you're rounding out, then why are you below the old all-time low from December and January? Tell me that. I mean, like, it's just a formal bearish back test of this inflection zone, right? You see it right there. That was the highest daily candle close on Fart Coin since February 12th. Nice, but not good enough. Like, you want to see this, this, and then maybe this if you're lucky. That would be like, okay, easy to manage risk, stop loss below 57 cents with really good upside potential, but you just don't have the framework. You don't have it yet. You got to have this. You don't yet. So cool. We've made some ground, but we still do not have enough to fart. Not enough air to fart yet. McMahon. It's the smallest one. What are you talking about? Hello? Okay. Next one was Costco, I think. Yeah, Costco. Welcome to Costco. I love you. I mean, what a trend, man. What a freaking nuts trend. It's been godlike. Non-stop. From like 2-year uptrend, like 2-year like continuation of the long-term uptrend. Crazy. We could probably draw a channel here. You probably broke the demand line, just to be real. See, that's the way it was. And they broke it. It's broken. You know, like you had a really good test on the top, you know, 3 on the top, and then it ended. So now on this asset, it's trading below 918. 918 is kind of a big deal, you'd think, right? You're now like kind of on the wrong side of the inflection point, inflection zone, 908, 918, right? The swing highs, the swing lows. You're below the 200-day moving average. Really nice engulfing candle. So it'd be cool to see us recapture 918, but you could go up and test 1025, fill the gap there. I mean, so this is the level to watch, okay? 908, 918. Below it, you had earnings. Earnings was really bad. Catalyzed a flush that broke this, you know, this uptrend, this channel been going on since November 2023. So correcting, beginning to correct, and you're gonna eventually catch a reflexive rally, and it'll probably be a lower high than this high before rolling over and then retesting, and then, you know, you get something like this. Oh my, now let's talk about a trade setup, or something even crazier. It'd be like this. Oh my God, how nuts would that be? You know, that'd be amazing. You just don't have all the ingredients you need, right? You need more variables. You need more things to happen for this to be some sort of like great trading plan. Ethan Matthews. Nice short setup though. I don't know about that, right? You just had this big drawdown, and you had a really nice engulfing candle on Friday. So if we get some negative price action correlation, right? That engulfing candle like that's not really that negative. Let's start seeing what we got, you know, in this week. Typically want stuff like this to happen. That would be really good. A discernible, slightly lower high, really nice test before a bigger markdown. You probably want to see something like that. Always looking for confirmation highs or confirmation lows. Always looking for, and locally discernible on daily if you can. You don't have it right, but again, let's see what kind of follow through. This engulfing candle might really, I mean, what if they catch follow through, you know? All right, still up by 10 with 1 minute and 9 seconds to go. All right, man. Looks like we're gonna advance probably. Exciting. What was that, 3 years in a row, Sweet 16 minimum? Is that Miami? Yes, it is Miami. That is little Cuba behind me, pretty much. It's Cuba. It's Cuba, man. Yeah, and this isn't even 1080p. Just wait till the other cord comes in, and I'm 1080p in this thing. I think 60 FPS. This is not cheap. Huge investment, I guess, for the stream. But yeah, Bitcoin gone green on the new day, new week, 86.1. Maybe that 200 is going to be tested. 87.140 would be it. If they break that, there's just really not much stopping it from going to 91,500. So yeah, this is nice, man. Streaming in here is really cool. I never really do it. I did it at the beginning before I had my battle stations completely set up, but yeah, this is a different view too. I had one where I was streaming up on my kitchen or my counter. I had one where I streamed outside the other way, but this is completely different. Okay, audio stop again. Nice. Bro, no way. Dude, they like got rid of uBlock. And now like, I don't even think ad block works anymore. Okay, let's see. I think that was the last request, so all right. Yeah, dude, I'm looking at this, man, on Sol, and it's like, it might fail. We might go to 90 fast, but this is crazy. This is like actually, you want lowest risk ever on an asset, this is Solana. You want decent price action correlation to key inflection points, you've got it on Solana. You've got stuff similar to what we saw in September going on in Solana, dude. All the environment you want, like for low risk, is here. Okay, you got the drawdown before it. You got the failure from sellers to really do anything after breaking support. You got the buyers recapturing it, and then you got some positive price action here. And now it looks good. You got a chance here for some really good upside on Solana. Okay, chat. Just letting you know. Dang, 80 to 66. We just won, man. Let's freaking go. All right. 86,235 on Bitcoin. Trying to climb. Yeah, this is if you're a swing trader, this is probably the best looking long setup you could go for in crypto right now. Easy to manage risk. Minimum downside if it fails, and really good upside if it succeeds, okay? And I hope you understand why. I think I've tried to make it pretty clear why it's okay. Well, I might as well get my man. Hey, music gone. I mean, meh. Yeah, the ad block stuff did change. It did. Birdhouse animations, a lot of them on mic. I can't make anything less quiet than my mic. It's just stupid. It's stupid. I could be like a Gen Zer though and just be like this. Okay, what's up, man? What's going on? How y'all doing here? It's a lot more clear, a lot more concise. What it's up about like this? Okay. Okay, man. Okay. Okay, man. Yeah. Yeah, you look at Ethereum and you're like, oh, well, but what about Ethereum? I mean, again, like, I think Solana, it would be a better technical argument than Ethereum. I think, like, if Solana's going higher, Ethereum's probably going higher too, and that means Bitcoin's probably going higher, which means the S&P 500 is probably going higher. So it's just, if you wanted to long Ethereum, you're probably cutting your losses at like 1950. 1958 or something really tight. You just don't want to own it below 1972 here. That's it. That's like you're done below 1972. So you could look at it like that. This one's just more pristine here. I don't know, I'm kind of running out of things to talk about, Chad. I mean, you got anything else to say? I mean, $86 251. We're at the highs of the new day. Yeah, we are. Yeah, Bama just won. They did. Got it on. I can turn it off. My God. Much better. Yeah, is that like better? Yeah, it's better when the light's not continuously changing, screwing everything up. So, yeah, I don't know, man. Should we just conclude the stream at this point? Yeah, we should. Oh yeah, Florida is amazing. It's the place to be. If you care about freedom and all that, and the water and the food. Okay, so I'm just gonna wrap it up, man. Well, that's, hold on, let's see what I can do here. I'm walking around, y'all can hear me. It's kind of crazy. Wait. Here we go. Nice. Got some more lighting in here. Looks solid. Just wish, you know, the market was in better shape so we could, you know, have more celebrations up here. But I can't make the markets better, all right? I wish I could. $86.3. We're still at highs of the day of the week. Wait, did I go the wrong way? Yeah, I went the wrong way. Sorry. Let's go, Big Earl.
Big Earl super chatted $50. A Yinder of Vax kind sir.
How about the job of Big Leroy Jenkins? Big Earl, thanks so much, man, for the $50 contribution. I think that's the single largest contribution of the stream. So, what did you want to see, man? Have y'all have never seen my this many pixels? If you've seen me in real life, okay, but you've never seen me on cam with this high of resolution, and we're not even at our final form yet. So, how ugly am I? That's the real question. Thank you, Big Earl. Avax. He wants some Avalanche. Perhaps you've heard of it. They were gonna launch the Abbas. Thanks so much, Synth Wizard. Yeah, Avalanche is climbing, but Jimmy man. So, dude, thanks so much.
Jimmy tipped $25. AMD, hang out with us.
I'm hanging. I'm doing the hangout, Jimmy. Thank you, man. I'll also get both of those if you are so obliged. We'll see here. So here's Avalanche. Well, most recent events haven't been very good, right? 2244 was rejected. It was regarded, it was support. It was resistance. My God. It was resistance. It became resistance again. They had the lowest low. It crashed. But then the buyers couldn't really keep it, down for very long. Bitcoin recovered. And so it's just been floating on up, just like Bitcoin. Still below a lot of key levels, right? Still not making higher highs. Still not making any higher lows. The only thing you got is kind of like some bullish divergence on the oscillators, kind of trying to resolve here. But you're making a lower high till you're taking out 2275. I mean, that's the issue here. Not so great technically, man. You don't have local forms of confirmation. You don't have positive price action correlation to key levels. You're currently trading below it. It's like it might rally. It's just gonna be because Bitcoin went higher. Bitcoin went to 88K, 92K. Okay, Avalanche rallies back on up to 22 something, 22 bucks, 22.50. But it just, there's nothing there where we can apply the framework for optimum risk management and have an increased probability of particular outcome. It's what you have when you have an edge, when you have like a third valley, like Solana really is. Like, you shouldn't be worried about that. Avalanche, forget it, man. Just buy Sol. If you want to buy a crypto, you buy Solana right now. That's it. It's perfect for what you want. It's got everything. Hey man, that Avalanche isn't, Solana is. Okay, it's got liquidity at least because it's a high market cap crypto, positive price action, failure bearish breakdown. It's got divergence on the daily. It's got it all, man. If you break 135.81, there's no telling. I mean, minimum. I mean, you think your first target's probably 155, like just to be extremely conservative here. 155. So that means like if it breaks 135.81, very well, 155. It's about like 16% upside if they can break it, okay? So this is the one for now. And you do not want to own this asset below 124 because if the price falls below 124, it's done. It's going to 90 bucks and it'll be easy, okay? Just pay attention. What was it, AMD? Lisa Sue Bay. Been getting just murked, but hey, they finally made it. And then you got a rally. Here's the issue. Gosh, dang. Still have controversy here, still have problems. With that trend line. Here's 1 and 2. Okay, the original and initial. I was calling it original. What was I gonna say? original. I don't know. I was trying to combine those two accidentally. You can see the two anchor points of the trend line, and then you got all these really nice tests after. So this was like just failed breakout, but this is just reconfirming that trend line's validity, I think. And so you're just up against it again, just sitting there. Unfilled gaps below you. No edge, right? What you want, if you can help it, is a gap fill and then a second test. That would be a lot better of an argument for a fresh long, right? Because you're then able to buy at key levels. You're able to, if there's positive price action on a second test, you're able to say, hey, the sellers have tried again and they failed, and it's all local. Like, you just don't have anything. You don't have enough right now of an argument for you. I mean, taking a long here, how do you manage your risk? You can't. You get the closer you're to $94, the easier it is to manage risk. But then you want to have an edge on top of managing risk. So you want to increase probability. You don't want to just be flipping coins with, you know, a good entry, but there's no real edge. Nothing implying it's going to be a pronounced or resounding rally off the lows. You normally get those after the second local test, and you've only had one. So I would wait for another test of 98 if you can help it, and the gaps fill at the same time. I think that'd be a better argument, man. Okay? Does that make sense, sir? Bitcoin 86.5. We are at the highs of the day, highs of the new week. We're doing things, man. Welcome to the weekly stream, the weekly hangout in the living room. You know, the office just gets a little tired, you know? So changing things up, especially in these market conditions, just no liquidity, no bids, really anywhere outside of gold, maybe a little silver. I mean, things have been marking down, man, all across the markets, not just crypto. Risk on has been bad news since what, January 20th? 3 weeks, the NASDAQ lost 15+% of its value. Over 10% correction on the S&P. But hey, I mean, you know, it was overdue and it was needed. There was just nothing to do. During those trends, like, well, what do you want, man? Bearish W-shaped patterns. The buyers keep trying, failing 2-3 times. Bearish divergence on the daily. It was all there. 86.57 now. We are at fresh highs again, chat. Let's freaking go, man. Please send this thing to moon. Yeah, TTS very much louder than my mic. Yeah, I know, man. I'm turn it down. A little late, I know. No, I don't want to even mess with my webcam or my camera right now. It's like, meh, you got it's good enough right here, I think. What's up, Anonymous?
Anonymous tip $30. Can we check out APT?
APT, yeah, 86.6, 86.640 on Bitcoin. New highs of the day.
Non-technical assessment, but what do you think of Nasdaq going bullish in the short term? May buy a short-term bottom in from March 13th. Just a non-technical assessment. Would you recommend for people to buy QQQ right now?
Again, I mean, QQQ is just like the NASDAQ, where, like, I think it's overdue for a reflexive rally for a common retrace. We've already discussed the levels on that. We'll look at it, Christopher. How about that? We'll just go to the chart. I don't think you have a strong argument for like a resounding rally, but I think it's overdue. I think the drawdown we saw was so fast, and it was in that nice little 10-15% correction. I think you know, if we were not even able to make a 38% retrace from the high to the low, we started rolling over again, something's seriously wrong. Something's very bad. Yep. But we'll look. Thank you, dude. Yeah, short term, of course. Yeah, it would be temporary. So that request that came in was what again? Oh, APT. Okay. Oh, now y'all can see me like grimace and like good quality. Like, oh God, this chart's gross. wow. I mean, that's all kinds of distribution going on. It's like descending triangle behavior. Like, look at these buyers just offloading. I mean, the participants are offloading their position after a nice rally, after a night like long-term downtrend. Good God, it crashed, and that was a nice rally from 2023 to about a year, and now it's just offloading. So yeah, it's like that. I mean, you have just a buy wall at 480, and if that buy wall, if the absorption of all the demand occurs, we get another test on there. You break that. It's a long way down. Your target's like 425. Sorry, I got one hand here. What are you doing?
Just checking your bag, yeah. Okay.
I mean, it's like, that's brutal. Down 1.18% on Friday, and like that's the lowest daily candle close really since December. That was the lowest close of 2025, and that looks like it's on deck 42. Alpha Pro Technologies, Industrial Specialties. Yeah, if they don't hold that, it's going to be an easy ride to 425. So they break the buy wall, where it looks like demand's being absorbed. You got another 12% downside. So I don't know. That just doesn't look good right now. The price action since the buying climax April 2024, it's been bad, right? Lower highs and absorption of demand. Okay, so thank you so much, dude. Sorry it isn't great. Anonymous, $30. Thank you, dude. Christopher wants to talk about the Qs for a second. Sure thing, man. Is it good or is it whack? See, that's the issue. Like, it was a perfect setup, right? The bearish butterfly type 2 return, mother of God. It was literal Jesus levels, okay? But yeah, this was such a fast drawdown, high to low, 13.67% loss in 3 weeks. And off that, you really haven't gone anywhere. And we know if we're going to make common retraces, even in the short term, high to low, you made a 23% retrace, and that's it. Like, they've literally, look, 3 different times in the past week. Yeah, Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday, the 236 4420 was tested and kind of rejected. And they couldn't even test it on Friday. There was a nice rally off the lows, but it's just, you're in a weird spot here where to short would be stupid because you just missed the move. Like, shorting is, hey, 1414, 224, confluence, type 1, type 2 return. I mean, those are the levels. Look at that. I mean, what a drawdown. It was beautiful. But here, shorting it's kind of crazy because the downside could be done. You could run up to 500 and get squeezed out, and then it draws down later. But that's a very shallow retrace, and we know common retraces between the 382 and the 618. That's 495 to 512. That's your common retrace, and that's where you wouldn't expect it, but you oftentimes will see, even if the trend has reversed, we don't know it yet. But even if it's done, like you'll go to 50% and you'll come up, and then you'll mark down lower later. I mean, that you haven't even had that yet, and that's what's kind of weird. It's like, is it that weak? Because it's not just the 236 being tested. I mean, it legitimately is this swing high from June of last year, and then obviously, look, August 2021, what happened? When that level was tested as resistance, you had a mark down to 448. I mean, that makes all the sense. That's like a big target area. If we start rolling over, that's where we're going, 448. So you better be breaking 45 soon for a common retrace. Otherwise, it's going to be bad, man. I hope it's this week, okay? I do. I hope so. Does that make any sense? Christopher Kramer with a K. Thank you, dude. Thank you. One-up coin, dude. I think one-up coin's been busted. Like, I don't think people can tip through one-up coin, crypto hoarder, man. Gosh.
AQT the crypto, not that garbage.
Yeah, I think it's busted. Maybe it's just because I'm on this laptop today, but I reset it like last week. Super annoying. I have to get it figured out afterwards. Sorry, man. Did you have a request, Hoda, man? If you did, let me know in the chat and I'll just look at it, okay? George, did you have a request? Let me know. SMCI, let's just go to it. Boom. Sorry, man. I'll get that fixed, I think, if I can. Yeah, that's it, Zachary. That's it, man. Too many pixels. Well, dude, SMCI, wow. Oh, my God. Dude, that's unreal. Look, now, this is stuff you want to pay attention to. The M shape completed. It went below, went to the hop. It rallied, then it valleyed. But now you're starting to swing high from August 2023. It's been regarded as resistance support in 2024. It's now flipping to support. So it could be a through rising valley situation, right? Accumulation structure, signature. But it's pretty easy here, isn't it? Where if you wanted, very easy to set up a stop loss strategically with probably pretty good upside. It was up 7.8%, so that sucks, right? I mean, having a day like that to try to long, but trying to make sense of how could we, I mean, it'd be that easy. Like, you could maybe on Monday, we just have a down day a little bit, open, 2%, 3% lower. You might get a better entry slightly, but your target easily, right? Like just that high from February. It'd be that, and that's target 1 to target 2. What would target 2? Target 2 would be like, shoot, dude, $93, man. I mean, it could be that easy. 1, 2, 3. And 3 is like extremely positive price
Show the
action.
chart, gosh.
Oh my God, sorry. What the? Okay, there you go. So I have 2 screens, so I can't even see one half the time. So this is what I'm talking about. SMCI, that resistance from July 2023. It's been support, it's been resistance, it's flipped to support again. We have some hidden bullish divergence at the same time, man. Oh my God. Are you kidding me? What's going on? I thought their accountants quit or something. Stupid. There you go. That's really, really interesting. Actually like SMCI. You can make target 3 all-time highs. That'd be crazy. I don't know how that would happen, though, the way this market is. Like, target 3. Dude, it was gonna all-time highs, man. Like that. I mean, it could be that simple. But you just have an argument. You just have reasoning behind it. You could wait and see if maybe we could get a test of 31 if things went bad. That's very interesting, man. Okay. Very interesting. So you see, like, here's the 886. It's like kind of violated, but then kind of confirmed. I mean, that's just an M shape. Lower risk and good price action. After recapturing level, they reconfirmed it. They even filled a gap here, too. That's so nice. Wow. I am impressed. It's a good request today. For real. Does that make sense? Anyone? Bueller? Wow. I don't know how it plays out, but I mean, it could. We don't act like we know where an asset's going. All we know is like we're looking for the stuff. It's got it. With technical indicators, it's kind of trend analysis now because you're making higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows consecutively. Yeah, hype in the chat for these requests, man. Okay, was that the last request, man? What is the deal with S coins? What is the deal? What do we talk about? What if we had a podcast? What would we even talk about? Like, for real. If I don't have charts, I'm like not a streamer. Right? I'm not even a live streamer if we don't have them. More S coins. You'd rather look at S coins than my face, man, in HD?
The community. What are you talking about? What's up, yo, son? Thank you, dude. It's mutual. 2 hands for targets. Yeah, man. We got to concentrate on these publications, man.
Mitch, what's going on, dude? What is your personal opinion about Trump crashing the market?
I mean, like, look, dude, short-term pain for a long-term gain. I mean, the U.S. been getting destroyed on these trade deals with all these different countries, been taking advantage of the U.S., and it's like, what have they done? I mean, China joined the World Trade Organization in 2001, gutted manufacturing across this country. What did that do? That hollowed out towns across middle America everywhere. What was that replaced with? Fentanyl, heroin, drugs. People lost their purpose. I mean, if you've gone through like middle America, you've driven through towns. I was chasing multiple times last year, a couple times in Mesogamma, and you just see like America peaked. The United States peaked in infrastructure and a lot of things. Like, it had its heyday. Going through all these little towns that were probably really nice communities with a decent amount of people. There were some plants and some mills around those areas. They're done. They're gone. They're ghost towns now. There's nothing there. Just abandoned buildings. It's just like, this is really kind of unsettling. So, I mean, we are just kind of bringing that back. So, like, yeah, you're going to have maybe some temporary increased prices, but it's for the sake of the future, for future generations of the United States, man. And then at the same time, saying all that, it was also technical. It was literally technical. You know for a fact if you watch this stream, it was only technical because we were here talking about the butterfly and the deep crab on the IXIC, the NASDAQ, type 2 return, bearish divergence every day. It was like, well, no point in buying here. This is kind of stupid. Like, you buying here is an all-time high premium. Verbatim. Those words were coming out of my mouth before this 15% correction on the Qs and NASDAQ. So, yeah, you got one side of it fundamentally, short-term pain, long-term gain. Yeah, all of a sudden, like our global rival that has completely opposite views of freedom and the way governments should be run, like, they all of a sudden hold everything. They're now manufacturing so much for us. It's like, why are we reliant on that? They're so like different from us philosophically. Like, they're communists, man. 80% plus of China is in poverty. Like, you'll go to like the nice cities. Yeah, cool, dude. Congrats. But you leave the cities, everyone's poor. Everyone's in the, 19th century. Like, they're crapping outside, man. They're living like they were in the 1800s here. So, I mean, those are the people, like, do you really want for us to depend on them? You saw what happened with the COVID lockdowns. Everyone in the world was completely, like, reliant on China. So we need to bring that back. China's going to invade Taiwan at some point. So we need to be prepared for that because that's inevitable. That's coming in the next, you just don't know when, okay? And our military does not know when. And they go in every day with a number on a dry erase board, and they're counting down the days for when Taiwan gets invaded. And they have to think about how are we going to respond to that? Because if we're not doing it by like literally defending Taiwan, we're going to be doing something else inside their country, creating lots of problems. So, yeah, man, it's just how it is. I'm for it. I'm all for it. That's Cap. You've been to China, dude. Yeah, you've been to the Chinese cities. Go outside the cities, man. People are happy. Okay, great, man. Yeah, they're not eating seed oils and they don't have McDonald's and stuff. Yeah, dude, they're happy in their very rural agrarian situation. It's fine. I'm not calling them unhappy. I'm just saying that's the way it is. It's the third world. Man, this is great. Like this mic's not turned off. The whole stream, the camera's still rolling. Man, this is great. This is a good test. This was a test stream for this camera and this at the same time. So very nice. Yeah, I mean, I think like maybe if not all factories, many more should be back in the US. The camera is battery powered, yep, right now. And so is this. Oh yeah, the countryside in China is more advanced than NYC. Yeah, dude. Sure is, man. Everyone believes you. Okay. What's up? Was that Crowbar? What's up, dude? What's up, Nick, man? Yeah, dude. It's just decent. It's very decent. Yeah, man, I'm just like, the stream's good. Like, I can't believe how good SMCI actually looks right now. Above 3574 is kind of unreal for risk management purposes. I can stream in 4K when I get this new cord in. Yeah, actually. I don't know how it'll work though. I don't think I can only get like 15 FPS though, I think, if I streamed in 4K, which I don't even know how that would look, to be real. We'll try it out though. It's either, let's check, let me check, dude. It might be in. We could stream in 4K tomorrow maybe. We'll see here. Oh, it arrives tomorrow. Very nice. 4K stream tomorrow? That'd be good. Yeah, we charted SMCI Paris. Absolutely. Just rewind and you'll see it. It's very recent. What's up, retrospective? Thanks, dude. Looks like I'm about to hit a vape. Yeah, dude. Am I gonna dab too, man? Yeah, I'm dabbing. Right. Let me get that popcorn long, dude. Well, slow tomato. I think you know, what is this? America won't be great unless it adopts Bitcoin. Well, sir, we're the first world reserve, we're first country with a reserve, you know, outside of what El Salvador. I mean, I think we're probably doing okay compared to everyone else. I mean, think about what Europe's turning into. Europe's a literal Islamic welfare state. They're just actively busing and flying in third world migrants into European
100%
cities.
on your comments on manufacturing.
Angry Abuela, thank you so much for 420. Yeah, we got to bring it back, man. Well, the chat works now. Holy crap. Yeah, Europe, dude, is like done. Like UK, what, 75% of people will be like Muslims by 2022 or 2100. It'll just be like what they're doing. They're just importing Islam. And now like the leaders are, you understand, like Islam is an actual theocracy. It's not just religion, dude. It is masquerading as a religion. It's its own law, everything, philosophy on life. You can't have that in a Christian country, Western country. And now, like, what, more people are being arrested in the UK for speech at 2 a.m. There, people, just native English citizens, are being visited by police officers at 2 a.m. I just saw like a video of it like today, based on a Facebook post. Like, you need to delete those Facebook posts while grooming gangs are running wild. I mean, it's actually crazy. So like, those are not even our allies anymore. Like, I'm sorry if you're in the UK or you're in Europe and you're a citizen and you understand what's going on. I really feel bad for you, but the people in power have like completely betrayed you. Straight up betrayed you. Very, very sad. Because it's like my homeland. My God, the UK. Oh yeah, Mark, I don't know what I'm talking about, dude. Yeah, I mean, go watch your government broadcasting service somewhere in Europe, man. I don't really care if you think I know what I'm talking about. It's very real what's happening over there, and people in Europe do know. So it is very deliberate what they're doing. I don't really care. So what? I got some people talking. Okay, cool. Y'all talk about U.S. politics so much. I'm talking about your politics now. Get over it. Deal with it. Like, y'all don't have guns. You don't have free speech. You can't defend yourself. You're just being replaced at mass. Yeah, V-Ray. Yeah, exactly. So whatever, man. You got people on one side or the other politically, and like, yeah, TA stream, but I did the TA. What do you want from me? Now we're just talking in the penthouse, in the living room. Okay, we're just hanging out, talking about stuff that's actually real and happening. So. We're not being replaced, he says. Okay. Sure. Wow, what kind of brainwashing has happened to y'all? Just look at the demographics of London. Why are they building a mosque in these random spots in the UK when there's like 11 Muslims in the town? Because build it and they will come. Like, I'm telling you, man, it's being heavily funded by Middle Eastern countries. It's definitely a campaign of conquest. And I don't really care if you believe it or not. It's happening. There are no churches in the Middle East. Yeah. You'll see what happens when you get replaced with a religion and governance that is completely the absolute opposite of Western. Yeah, you'll see what happens when they become the majority. But whatever. Okay. There are plenty of churches in the Middle East. Do you hear this guy? I mean, listen to this. These are the people that, like, that's what they think. They think that there are many churches in Middle East. In Muslim majority countries, there are not. You get killed for that. You have to pay takia, or you have to pay, what is that, jizya. Yeah, it's not, Juddy. I went in 2022 and it was pretty bad. It was bad. Dude, it's like, people are like, not true. Then like, people are like, I'm in the UK. You're correct. It's an S-hole. People like living there. Only in the inner city for now. Yeah, because they're conquering the heavy populance areas first, of course, man. That's what's happening, yeah. Are immigrants debasing the currency? Oh no. I mean, just because one's wrong doesn't mean something else is right.
And in SoCal, and it's crazy how brainwashed most of the people are here. They always complain about things yet vote the same way year after year.
I don't think so, man. There's no voter ID allowed in California, so I don't even think that's real. I think it's all bullcrap. Like, who knows how deep the fraud is in California? If you don't have to have voter ID to cast a vote, how can you have a fair election? You literally can't. I don't even know how this is even controversial. Like, who do you disagree? Anyone in chat disagree with that? So yeah, thanks, dude. But like, I don't even think it's about true elections. I think Gavin Newsom would have been out of there. He'd have been recalled and everything if it was actually fair. Newsom would screw y'all? What do you mean? You're already screwed. What are you talking about? It's over. Oh, yeah. And then, yeah, Europe's bringing in the central bank digital currency, which I'm sure some of y'all probably in here be like, dude, it's not a big deal, man. It's not a big deal. Like, and then there's like an Irish teacher that got fired for speaking his mind about not calling a student
Do you think
a
our allies
transgender
with
word.
France, Germany and UK can get on the same page with us? Canada has seemed to boycott US goods. There is an attack from all angles. In your opinion, what needs to be done to get Europe on our side?
Until they stop arresting their own citizens for speaking out about the things I'm talking about right now, why would we want them on our side? They're not ideologically aligned with the U.S. anymore. I'm sorry. It's just not a thing. So, and then open borders still? Just allowing it to come in? No. Until they fix all those things, then maybe, yeah. But they've already decided they're going to start replacing the U.S. in NATO by 2030, Christopher. So, like, they're already out. They're good. They're doubling down on how they're doing things, which is, yeah, again, high taxes, major bureaucracy. It's like they got USAID over there on steroids. They got it down to a science of taking taxpayer money to destroy sovereignty and individual rights. Okay, good luck starting a company in Germany.
Do you like the Cuban food in the area where you live? My niece goes to FIU. Is that far from you?
FIU's not far. It's out, I think, in Sweetwater, which is just way out yonder. But Miami is what is Miami? It is Native American for Sweetwater. And the Miami River's right here. But yeah, I think FIU is at a place called Sweetwater. But Cuban food, I don't really, I go to a lot of restaurants, but I'm not like particularly going to Cubana restaurants. Places I go are in Brickell, a little bit in more North Miami. These are kind of like higher end restaurants. I have like meal plans and stuff. I'm not really like going around eating like, out here. I'm not really going out here. I can look at it from my view. I'm just not going there and going to like real authentic Cuban places. No one speaks English out here, way over there. It's just kind of like little Cuba. So I'm just staying around here. Brickell is kind of a little bubble. So, no, I don't really eat Cuban food, but that's cool. All kinds of food around here, man. Okay, Bitcoin off the highs, 85.9. FIU is gone. What do you mean it's gone? No, it's still alive, right? Hialeah got some good hood Cubano spots. Well, you know what's crazy about Hialeah? 94% Hispanic. Some of the lowest crime in America. Yeah, so it's like people here get it. Like there's a lot of Cubans here. Like the highest concentration of Latins is Cuban. They all fled communism. Why do you think this county went red? Well, yeah, I moved here. I helped, but that was these folks, and they don't want this stuff. George Soros tried to come down here and buy up all the Hispanic radio stations. They like laughed him out of the room, out of the freaking city. He couldn't do anything down here. So I like it. I like that, Cuba's there. So like people will flee something bad and then they will come here and they will understand. And so they're not going to be susceptible to like people in the Northeast and on the left coast. They don't understand. They never experienced communism ever. And they go to the college under all this privilege that's all invisible to them. They don't even see how privileged and blessed they are to live in a country like this. So anyway, I don't know, man. It's all interesting topics for sure. But yeah, very controversial talking about stuff like this. Outside of charts, bullish, bearish. But if you talk about stuff like that, you have so much hyperbole, so many different opinions. People are from different. Hey, there's some guys from Germany, and pretty much all the news he listens to is like government-funded propaganda, and he's in here and he likes charts. And he's like, that's wrong, or what? Like, it's like, see, you don't even know really what's going on in your own country, because that's what they did. The left had completely monopolized media. Before Elon, I was black-pilled. I was done. I was like, this is over. They completely cornered the market on information on the internet. Wow, it's over. Then Elon bought X or Twitter. I'm like, maybe we got a chance here. Look where we are
So
now.
if we don't have England, France or Germany, who are our allies? It seems no one allies with us.
I mean, what are you going to do, man? What are you going to do when all these countries become compromised and are arresting their citizens for free speech? And they're open borders, and they're bussing in third world migrants into little small towns of 700 people. They're bringing in 1,000 people from all over the Middle East and Africa. They're creating and building like camps and like right next to the town. No integration. It's psychotic. It's like there is no reasoning with people in government doing that. So I don't even care. Like, what are we going to do? No allies. Yeah, whatever. But like when it's over with us, then there's no more freedom. It's done. And they were real close to taking it. And then we were talking about the central bank digital currency. Someone tipped earlier, but it's like, dude, once that gets established, which it was a joke, it was a conspiracy theory. Now it's happening. Lagarde actually said it. Once that happens, man, good luck. I was saying some teacher in Ireland would not identify one of his students as a whatever pronoun consult. That's mental illness, dude. That's straight up. Look, man, we don't have I don't have to. No one should ever have to abide by someone's delusion. Okay, that's what the transgender thing is. So if someone wants me to call him that, I don't have to, and I shouldn't suffer consequences for speaking about reality. And so that teacher got fired, then got arrested, and his whole bank account now has been frozen. Just because he wouldn't lie, he wouldn't omit reality. That was his punishment, and that's what's going to happen over and over and over again in Europe. You're effed living in Europe. So yeah, and it's like if you don't believe me, just go look it up. It's happening. I don't give a crap what you say. It's happening. Check Ethereum 4 hour. Ethereum, man, oh my god, it's garbage, dude.
Check out 4 hours.
Okay, let's check it out. Check it out.
Do you like the Cuban food in the area where you live?
Oh gosh,
my niece goes to FIU. Is that?
I hate that. See, I go back to my other overlay, and it's like, oh, all the TTS comes in, and it's just like, huh? Okay, can y'all hear this right now? Oh my god. So here it is. Like, that looks bad. Like, I mean, once you break 1972, it's a nice run back to 1862, at least those candle closes on the daily. I mean, just, this is not really bull trend price action. It hasn't been. And I even know that if we went up 20% from here to 2,300, you'd still be in the downtrend. Yeah, it's very weak. It's very weak, man. Bitcoin sneezes, this thing's going to dump. It's down 0.74%. Almost all the gains from yesterday are gone. This is not a good asset. I'm sorry. Like, new data will present itself one day, and we can say it's a good asset. But right now, it is very bad, boys. Very bad. There's Vamp living in Germany. What Mitch says is true. See, I don't know. Like, there's reality, and then there's propaganda. And people have been completely, like, baptized in propaganda for a long time. Sparklet? What is that? Yeah, they charged the guy with contempt of court. Yeah. What's up? Nothing? You want to say hi? Come wave. I mean, with this, you know, we're just like talking about stuff. What's up? Hey. Yeah, see, this is proof that it's not a green screen chat, okay? Yeah, I'll be finished up in a minute, so. OG miners pissed about proof of stake Ethereum. Dude, it's the Ethereum Foundation still selling, so. Highly technical green screen. Yeah, dude. I mean, you can't do this. Can't do it like this. Not yet. Yeah, that girl was certainly AI of the green screen. So, yeah, I mean, it's kind of cool to talk like this with y'all because we don't ever do that. It's just kind of business and then we're gone. Ross, here you go, man. Enjoy. Enjoy that. This is what I'm saying, that the R word doesn't work anymore. Call me racist, man. Call me racist. Wah. Call me racist as you get replaced, okay, by third world migrants. That high probability they're part of a culture that has nothing to do with the culture you were born and raised in, and it's trying to replace that. So keep calling me call me racist, call me all the words, wah. That's all they got. And then now they're resorting to violence. Yeah, let's go and destroy Teslas and cars at Tesla dealerships. Let's key them, man. Let's draw swastikas. Like that's the left now. That's the people that would have anything problem to say with what I'm saying. That you're on that side. You're defending that. So have fun with that. I'm a racist. Wah. What happened, Paris? You defending January 6th. Yeah, that manufactured, made-up crap. Yeah, okay. Oh, the security guards, police opened the door and let people in the building. There's security footage. And they like hid that from us for years. Dude, listen to these people, how unserious they are. January 6th. Yeah, after they stole the election in 2020, they made that crap. Pelosi, all those effing losers made that crap. Yeah, people were rightfully pissed off. And listen to these people. Okay, January 6th, the most heavily armed populace in the entire effing world showed up to January 6th unarmed collectively. Oh, insurrection. You people are so unserious talking about that. Enjoy, though, because it was probably the greatest thing to ever happen. Because, hey, if you just would have not stolen the election and made up this January 6th crap, persecuted political opponents like what you've done in the past 4 years, Trump would have he'd have been over already. He wouldn't have had the power he has now. The Senate and the House, right? He wouldn't have had all this. So just get destroyed. Absolutely wrecked. Yep. And look, man, when I talk like this, chat gets lit. But when I'm talking about type 2 return of a bullish bat pattern at a key level with U-shaped volume and bullish divergence and spring back test, crickets, nothing. Well, we don't really care. We don't care. Keep reading the Atlantic, man. Don't really care. We're done with it. But hey, Bitcoin, 85,795 right now. Here's your 4 hour, kind of scaled in like hardcore, not even at the 200. Pathetic. Wow, Solana up 1.43%. What's going on with that? Good Lord, the strength of Solana right now, chat. What are they doing? Ethereum down almost 1%. What is happening? All right, hype in the chat. Dude, I'm telling y'all, Solana above 135.81, really good upside potential. I don't know what's going on with this, but it looks very interesting. Is it possible for Trump to be president? Yes, absolutely. It's very possible, but I'm just not really concerned about recession. Dude, we just talked about like short-term pain, long-term gain. We got to bring back jobs to the U.S. We got to stop getting completely pillaged from other countries and trade deals. Globalism, hate to say it, you start seeing what happens. Governments go rogue. They start acquiring too much power. Self-preservation's too great. All of a sudden, taking over half your resources to fund themselves. And so you got to just say, nope. We're talking about the politics of it. Like, you can't be aligned with countries, governments that do that arrest their citizens for speech. You can't do it. Yeah, Solana, dude. I don't know what's going on, but this is really strong here. Chat, please pay attention. Very strong. I don't know. Ethereum's not doing this. Bitcoin's not doing this. BNB certainly is not doing this. Doge isn't doing this. XRP is not doing this, even though XRP is strong. This is just, wow. Have your alert set above 135.81 for real. S&P futures, check them. I mean, there's an unfilled gap, so I'd imagine that's going to fill at some point. Oh, yeah, still, look at this, man. S&P futures gapped up. That'll fill soon. But it's just kind of like, why does it look so bad? I hope it just breaks upward. I hope what I'm looking at is just not, I hope that's not real. Do you get it? I hope this is a joke. It is still very real. I mean, they could take this thing to 57, 58, still be contained within this little potential bear flag. And you know the target will be 52.71, 53.29 down there. So I just figured, like, wow, that was a really fast drawdown. Go for a rally, go test 58.39, 58.74, the 200 moving average, and then, you know, test it really well as resistance. They already did it locally immediately, but like you normally a lot of times will get more formal tests that are visible on the daily, and then you'll roll over later. But dang, man, it's just you're in a Bitcoin situation. You're not at 92K, you're not at 74K. You're in between two big levels. Bitcoin in between two big levels. Hard to manage risk in those situations. That's what sucks. But hey, if you can't manage risk appropriately on those, maybe you can try to identify it on an individual asset on one of these markets like Solana. Pretty good there. And then a couple we looked at even on stream today. We're like, wow, SMCI, I can't even believe it. Victory A says he's from Austria, and what I'm saying is so true. Things have really changed over the past 10 years. Yeah, big time. It's only the people who have consumed insane leftist propaganda that would disagree with what I'm saying right now. So I don't really have anything to say to those people. Those people are so far gone, like there's no way to convince them otherwise, right? And that's what Yuri Bezmenov, the KGB defector, talked about. Like, you could literally show them all the evidence, all the facts in front of their face, and they would still never believe you. They won't even open their mind to, because they're so far gone. Those people, nothing you can do. So, closed minds. Bear flags everywhere. Yeah, it's not great, man. It's not great. That's why it's just like, man, I mean, think about a bear pole, bear flag measure move would be devastating. That's why I'm just like, I don't know. We're looking at the 4 hour. Maybe if this was on the daily, it'd be a lot more scary. But I just have problems because the drawdown was so pronounced, so fast that you'll get a rally, even if it does this. Like, you could even break 58.74. What if they just come up and do this? And they're like this? And oh, sorry, I gotta. They can't go sideways, man. Like, I mean, they could do that, and it's still, we're not in great shape, man. Measure? I don't want to measure, dude. That's like, that's almost like, I don't want to create fear. Measuring, maybe that, like that. Hold on, from the size of the flag to the breakdown. Dude, you don't want to do it. Hold on. Gosh dang it. I'm trying to use one hand here. I mean, they do it like this. So, I mean, the measure move would take you to 5100, 5140. I don't believe it yet. It's not confirmed. It's a insignificant time scale. It's not great, man. It's not great, man. Yeah, flags are certainly there. Gold is acting real strong. Rogue pullers. Yeah, so anyway, we're just hanging out. It's Sunday evening. And I haven't eaten dinner yet. I need to do that. But yeah, just messing around with the new stuff. It's already 9:22 Eastern. Good God, kill me. Riot? You want to see a riot, dude?
Anonymous tip $25. Can you get a look at Riot?
Anonymous, thank you for the 25. We certainly will look at Riot. Gonna have to call my broker if we get rejected at 5,800. Yeah, dude. Maybe so. Sell it. Sell it all. All right, Riot. Blockchain. Riot platforms. Yeah, I get it, man. I get it. Oh, nice old M shape, dude. Yep. Kinda, right? Hold on a sec. Yeah, we got an M shape down here after just garbage for a couple of years, year and a half. God. Yeah, I mean, like, they're trying to hold on. Yeah, you got an M shape. That's certain. Big old M shape. It's beautiful. I mean, it's artwork. 618-886. Nice old Gartley. No reaction yet, right? You have not reacted. Reaction probably take you to 942, 986. You want a reaction, and then you want a reversal. You want a type 1, you want a type 2. You just don't have it yet, unfortunately. So, yep. This is where you would think a move up would happen. This is where you think buyers would come in. There's maybe divergence. No divergence. So you don't have help on the oscillators, really. Yeah. So if this was just to like react, I think you would have some good upside. Upside could take you at a 16 to 23% if it didn't fail. Okay, it could fail. It could. Oh, where does bear flagging? What if Bitcoin dumps, man, and goes to 73.8 because the trend is not your friend for 2 months now? Lower highs, lower lows, unfinished butterfly business down there, 73.8. If that happens, this is not going to hold. This will be going to $6, and that's a more reasonable area. That's a very key inflection zone, right? The peak, the valley, the peak, the peak. I mean, that is a very real inflection zone, $5 to $6. And we're not there. That's what makes this not a very fun situation for the M shape. Remember, you want these M shapes to complete. It just happens to be at the perfect historical level. Like ACHR, such a great example of it is just the harmony of the harmonic, right? Like you can't make up how beautiful it was. The M shape, 786, bullish Gartley, type 1 reaction. Oh, look, type 1 reaction. Type 2 return, slightly lower low. All the divergence developed on the type 2. It was perfect, man. It was a dream of all dreams. This is what you want to find. You would scan for hours on end looking for this, okay? Dude, look at Ethereum, man. Ethereum. Crap. High, lows of day, pretty much. Just nothing about this screams. It's bullish. Like, even if like things were going to turn around, you would want something like this on the daily. You want a confirmation low. You want something. It's just all trash right now. This is a very trash little rally on Ethereum and kind of Bitcoin too. It is not a really good rally. Sorry. Trend is intact. And until you're breaking 92, 93K, you're still in that downtrend. Okay, so. Double tap. Or what is it? MicroStrategy had a nice rally. Yeah, it was okay. I wouldn't say nice. It's like, look, dude, news-driven catalyst, BlackRock. Yeah, I mean, I get it. I understand what you're saying. I know. It's like okay, 200 moving average. Is that confirmation low 1 and 2 maybe, but have they broken the neckline yet? 320 is a very big deal. They got to break that. 333 is the old 2000 all-time high. That's an overhead resistance. They have to break that too. There's a lot of work to be done. This is in a downtrend. This is in a correction. Correction still. And your most recent discernible events, 2 lows that are the lowest lows of this correction downtrend, ongoing since November. So I can't sign off on it yet. I mean, it's great. They're holding it up for now. But if you want to talk about inflection points like strong support resistance, you want to look at $178 to $200, down way lower. Yep. You do want lower for really good swing trading opportunities. But yeah, nice rally off 230. That is true, but you're possibly putting in the lowest high of the correction. So if Bitcoin rolls over, you know how cooked this thing will get and how fast it'll be. So hard to really sign off on it yet, but we'll see. Okay, chat. Well, looks like we're done. I think we're good. So thank you all so much for coming out. Appreciate the likes, love, support, contributions, everything in between. Somehow we filled up that jar. I don't know. It was the full screen. When I went full, people were like, get this ugly face off the screen so we can go back to the charts. They were paying me to get off the stream or off the cam. So yeah, thank y'all so much. And I'll just be back. Give me some feedback in the Discord on this setup here. I'll do it more if people like it. So until next time, respect the TA.